Yeah, hi. That's now the third attempt to start this video. If it doesn't work, I probably don't post a video. So it doesn't make any sense to tell this anyone. Well, anyway, I made already many videos about Arctic quakes, about this possible volcano there up in the north. That's why I report on the quakes in the north. And yesterday or something, GeologyHub made a video, and I was really excited about that. I wanted to share a part of it with you, and I have to interrupt you quite soon after the video starts, but let's have a listen.
Another potentially active supervolcano was discovered in a place few people would ever expect.
I did.
Located just 920 kilometers or 570 miles south of the North Pole.
Okay. He's talking about some distances from North Poles, but he's talking probably about the geographical North Pole. But I'm talking now about the magnetic North Pole, which is somehow really close to this volcano. This is one reason why I monitor those, I watch every time, every day, Arctic quakes and this probable volcano, because somehow it seems they don't know too much about it yet. But anyway, let's continue. Sorry for that.
Centered north of the edge of Siberia is a massive oval-shaped depression which is quite prominent on topographic maps. This giant blue hole is not an error in the dataset as it has been explored by submarine and confirmed to exist. It represents the site of a massive supervolcano called Gakul Ridge, and its massive depression formed during the world's single largest volcanic eruption in the last 25 million years. This giant hole in the ground is in fact a caldera that measures 80 kilometers long, 40 kilometers wide, and 1,200 meters deep. It originated in a massive supereruption which occurred 1.09 million years ago at a depth of 2 kilometers underwater. This caldera is centered on an unusual location for a highly explosive volcano as it straddles what is called a mid-ocean ridge. At mid-ocean ridges, the crust slowly spreads apart every year, from which...
So now, you can watch the whole. I suggest you to watch the whole. I recommend you. But I want to draw something here quickly. Which is a lightning bolt. Which makes the stuff rise. Why? I say that it is a lightning bolt because we are at the Arctic Circle and because we have blackened currents. And that's in the proximity of the blackened currents. That's the supervolcano he's talking about. Yeah. And now we go here. Because there we have the West Spitzbergen current. Is a warm, salty current that runs poleward just west of Spitzbergen, formerly called West Spitzbergen, in the Arctic Ocean. The WSC branches off the Norwegian Atlantic current in the Norwegian Sea. The WSC is of importance because it drives warm and salty Atlantic water into the interior Arctic. Conductivity. The warm and salty WSC flows north through the eastern side of the Fram Strait, while the East Greenland current EGC flows south through the western side of Fram Strait. The EGC is characterized by being very cold and low in salinity. Conductivity. But above all else, it is a major exporter of Arctic sea ice. Thus, the EGC combined with the warm WSC makes the Fram Strait the northernmost ocean area having ice-free conditions throughout the year in all of the global ocean. So, the question is, where does this start? Here. What's the source? Is there any volcanic activity? I don't know. I haven't found out yet because I didn't really focus on that. Uh, and but anyway, check it out. We have Svalbard here on the right and Greenland to the left. So now let's make a test. Let's switch to ocean. And I guess it was this one, BAA, bleaching alert area. This means coral reefs. And as far as I know, they should be where it's warm, even though we have really south here also. But there has been some anomaly here. And there is still. And it's really interesting that we have some coral bleaching. At Svalbard. And we are really north. Does it tell us how north we are? Is there any number? No. Grid. Do we have a grid? Yeah, doesn't help. Anyway, we are really far north. So, volcanoes and earthquakes. This is Svalbard. And we have a quake on the other side of Svalbard. Not that much information about it. In some parts, you can really zoom in some other parts, you can't. And I think it's really worth to zoom in. Check this out. That's some amazing landscape. Yeah, now here we don't have 3D like on Google Earth, but I suggest or recommend to everyone go to check out Svalbard and the islands and all those things what you have there. That's a dragon's back. That's just amazing, amazing. Yeah, thanks. I leave it here. Bye.